Hey guys, Aaron from the Ballpit here, back with another episode of The Writer's Block, which is a series where I pretty much talk about whatever creative interests interest me at a moment. Today we're going to talk about some video games. We're going to talk about how GTA 6 is woke and how Spider-Man 2 sucks. So let's just hop right on in, and then we're gonna have like a longer message about video games at the end because I try to have like a take-home message at the end of these type of videos, but we got to get through it to get through it. So the first thing I want to cover is GTA 6 is woke, which has been a message that has kind of been put forth, at least from what I've seen, has been put forth from an idiot on the internet that goes by the name The Quartering, who I believe is like a conservative YouTuber slash commentator. He's pretty dumb from everything I've seen, to be completely honest, to be completely blunt. And so there was a fake post about GTA 6 is come out through community notes on Twitter, which actually, just side note, as much as I do not like most of what Elon has done on Twitter, I do like community notes. I do happen to be a fan of community notes. But so there's a fake image that came out about a playable character in GTA 6. It was AI generated, and that was Lucia. I'm really bad with names, so forgive me. Which Lucia is supposed to be a smart like hacker and tech person, and that was gonna be either the protagonist or a protagonist, similar to how GTA 5 had three protagonists, three playable protagonists. And then the takeaway that The Quartering decided to come away from this fake advert is the woman character is smarter than all those dumb guys. Wow, first time I've seen that. It's just like it blows my mind to have a level of media literacy that is so completely unintelligent and illogical that is the takeaway you get from GTA making a playable female character intelligent. First of all, in GTA 5, there was three playable protagonists. There was Michael, there was Trevor, there was Franklin. You guys know this. GTA is one of the most sold games of all time. A lot of people have played it. Whenever you do heists in that game, you have to hire other people for it. You have to hire other like NPC characters essentially to fill out certain spots. And the best hacker that you can purchase is Paige, a woman, a female. Oh my god! And she's smarter than the other people because she's like the hacker person. But nobody cared. And then secondly, Rockstar is like famous for making comedic social commentary using stereotyped characters in their games. One of the biggest examples of them doing this is my favorite Rockstar game and my favorite game I've ever played on this channel for a playthrough, which is Bully Scholarship Edition. A lot of the jokes in Bully are built around these stereotypes and basically parodying these stereotypes to make them comedic. That's what Rockstar does. Think about a lot of the humor in GTA 5. These characters are so heavily stereotyped to the point where it's just ridiculous but funny. That's a big part of their characters, and I'm sure that if Rockstar did move forward with this character, they wouldn't be constantly virtue signaling about how this woman is like perfect. They'd probably be playing it up for a comedic reason, as Rockstar usually does. And the third thing is, so what is more of a question. What is a realistic way that this idiot, The Quartering, would be okay with a female protagonist in GTA? Would she have to be a housewife? Would she have to be like a fucking secretary? Right? In GTA, the protagonists commit crimes. That's the point. And they don't commit like fucking money, like they don't commit like white collar crimes. Like they're not shorting stocks in GTA. It's like armed robbery, murder, like burglary. It's shit like that. And so what do you expect a female protagonist to do? Because he would get mad if she was the muscle with the gun on the inside. He'd get mad if she was the leader. Get mad if she's the fucking hacker tech person. Get mad if she was the vehicle specialist. In what world are you okay with a woman being a protagonist in a GTA game? In what world? In what world? In what scenario? The answer is they're not. Because in the quartering's mind, women only serve two purposes, either rejecting them or getting restraining orders against them. Okay, they don't see outside of that what women do, because that's their only experience with them, I'm sure. Because, I mean, this is just stupid. This is just stupid, and honestly, it's just engagement bait. That's really all it is. It's just engagement bait. That's the end on the GTA 6 thing. Now let's move on to really what I'm excited about, which is comments on Spider-Man 2 being bad. So switch over here to this fucking idiot, J-Rock, where it says, the city open world is so limited, so much window dressing. And it shows, I'm not going to play the video, you can just go look at it yourself if you want. Basically, it shows him as Spider-Man trying to go into a subway station, which the game doesn't let you do. It pulls you out of it. Further than that, is a reply to another comment under this tweet where J-Rock said, you can't buy he's angry about these things. You can't buy a New York City slice of pizza. You can't go to Coney Island and enjoy the world's famous Nathan's hot dog. You can't ride the subway. You can't go into a deli. You can't hail a cab. The city, for all intents and purposes, is nothing more than a jungle gym for Spider-Man to swing/fly through. Now, here's my problem with it, right? Completely my problem. How would eating pizza, eating hot dogs, help, like, do anything for the game? What good does having that in the game do? Nothing. You're Spider-Man. You don't need to eat a hot dog. Just go fucking be Spider-Man, right? Oh, you can't ride the subway or you can't hail a cab? If you play this game, I'm looking at you right there. If you play this Spider-Man game and you fast travel at all, don't talk to me. The first Spider-Man game, because I don't have this one, the first Spider-Man game, Spider-Man PS4, I didn't fast travel anywhere. I swung everywhere because it's legitimately so much fun. And in my opinion, that's how you should probably play the game. They have fast travel in case you don't want to swing around, just to make the game a little smoother and a little more open for people. But why would I want to take a subway somewhere? Why would I want to take a cab somewhere? Why would I not just want to swing? Furthermore, why would Spider-Man drive anywhere? You know how long it takes to drive places in New York? It takes forever to drive anywhere in New York City. Like, if you've ever been to New York City, it's legitimate. It's like, why would you do it? Most people most normal humans that aren't Spider-Man don't drive in New York City, even if they have a car, because it's so much work. It's much easier to take any other form of transport. And then, why would Spider-Man take the subway? Because he can't use his main ability, which is his swinging in the subway, because it's enclosed. Spider-Man wants to be out in the open world as much as he can because it allows him a lot more ability to move around away from things and get to places faster. His swinging is way faster than the subway. Like, way faster. I've taken the New York subway. It's faster than walking, and it's probably faster than a taxi, but it's still way slower than Spider-Man swinging, especially in this game. It's just ridiculous. And then it comes with a further problem, which I think is what's ruining a lot of big AAA video games, which is they try to include too much, right? What good does including the ability to get pizza or a hot dog do for the game? Nothing. So two things happen. Either two things happen when these developers try to add all of this extra shit in the game. Either the game takes fucking forever to come out because they have to add all this, or the production gets rushed because, you know, they're trying to get the game out and they're behind because they're adding all this, or both. Or the game takes forever to come out and it gets rushed. And then when this buggy, unpolished game comes out, you, J-Rock, and other people like you will complain about it and be like, oh, look, they released an unfinished game. Yeah, because they've been trying to accommodate for idiots like you the whole time. When you're making a game, you shouldn't make it super broad where you can just do everything for no use to the game. Keep the game more narrow in scope and polish it so it runs smoothly and it's a fun experience. That's how you make a game. When you're making a game about Spider-Man, I just want to swing around and fight crime and do missions like Spider-Man. I don't want to fucking take a cab to go get a hot dog. I don't want to fucking do that. I don't want to eat chopped cheese. I just want to fucking be Spider-Man. My least favorite parts of the Spider-Man PS4 were playing as MJ. And it's not because I'm playing as MJ. It's because I can't be Spider-Man. When I play Spider-Man, I just want to be Spider-Man and do Spider-Man stuff. And that's what makes a Spider-Man game good. Not your ability to go get pizza, man. Like, what? You raised the rating of this fucking game by how much for being able to go get pizza? Nothing. Who cares? Who cares? Just be Spider-Man. I just don't understand. I literally don't understand why people do this. And it's a bigger problem in video games because they think that every video game should just allow you to do anything. Like, just go to New York. Go to New York. Get pizza yourself. Eat a hot dog yourself. Right? Why do you need to do it to Spider-Man? What good does it do? It's not even cool. Oh, you get to swing up to a pizza place and you get a slice of pizza? Sick. What does it do? Do I get extra health? Like, what's the point? I just genuinely don't understand why you would even want that in the game. If that was a feature in the game and I had the game, I wouldn't even use it. Why do I care? Why do I care? I'd maybe do it once, be like, pizza thing, and then just go about my life. That's it. That's it. And if it's not there, I don't care. Because I'm Spider-Man. I have way more important things to do as Spider-Man than to eat chopped cheese and hot dogs. I just don't. It just blows my mind that people's level of media literacy is so incredibly low, and people's just understanding of how games and art and creations work in general is just so low, and people just complain about the most inane things. And unfortunately, being the vocal minority of people that complain about that, like these people are, because they're not the majority. This is definitely the vocal minority, but sometimes the vocal minority is given more weight in terms of what their words mean than everybody else because they're vocal. I don't want more games to add shit into it just to make a more broad appeal for guys like this, because I want the game to be narrower in scope and focus more on the experience they're attempting to provide. I also don't want games to shy away from having female protagonists that are capable. You never hear these people complain about capable male protagonists. If Lucia, or whatever the fuck her name was Lucius, or Luke, or anybody else, just a man that was a hacker, nobody would complain about it. Nobody would complain about it. GTA games have been making male protagonists for the entire run of GTA. As soon as there's a female protagonist, it's a problem. I just don't understand it sometimes. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope to see you guys in another Ballpit video later. Stay safe, stay well, and make sure you actually read and develop your own media literacy and don't follow people like the people that write these tweets that we already just looked at.